I get a lot of people asking me about the GH5 in low light situations, and I do know that the GH5 gets a lot of hate for not being good in low light. After all, it is a crop sensor camera, which obviously gets a lot less light than a full frame sensor will. But I have to say, I shoot a lot of music festivals, concerts, and different events with my GH5, and I'm actually really impressed with its low light capabilities. All of the footage that you're seeing now was shot on my GH5 with my Canon 24-70mm or my Takina 11-16mm 2.8 lens and the Metabones Speed Booster Ultra. So that is kind of the first point I want to make. You must have good glass. For me at least, an f-stop of 2.8 or below in order to get high quality GH5 footage in low light. On top of that, you don't want to be shooting in vlog in low light because it only makes the image more grainy. I have another video, and it's in the description below, on my GH5 settings that I use in all situations, and I don't raise the ISO beyond 1200, and that's kind of a hard rule. I find the image deteriorates after 1200. And then the other thing is you must expose properly. If you're underexposing your image, obviously when you go to boost up the exposure in post-production, you're going to get grain, you're going to get artifacts. And I have another video on how I personally expose my GH5 footage in the link below. And is the GH5 as good as a full frame camera in low light? Is it as good as the Sony A7 lineup? Probably not, but I have to say personally, I really don't have any complaints when you pair the GH5 with good glass. I don't even see a need to switch to the GH5S, and you guys can be the judge based on my footage that you're seeing here. I think as long as you handle the image correctly, you have good glass, and I think the GH5 can actually be very, very good in low light situations.